Okay, so welcome to our fun challenge day 10. And I'm Jen Walker, a certified health coach with Optavia. And I am so excited to share about how you can create your own health bubble. You guys like this? So we're gonna have some fun. And I'm gonna share screen by starting with a quote. So let's just click share screen, hold on. Willpower is not something you have or don't have, but a resource that becomes depleted and like a battery can be recharged. So Dr. A, he's the one who coined this. And I love that we have some good quotes from him. And it's important to realize that we need to create small micro habits to ensure our success and to really make healthy choices easier. There's a process in this. And here we go with, okay, who can relate to this picture? I love this picture. I think it's hilarious. If you know where it's from, put it in the chat. So wouldn't it be nice if Dr. A could put a health bubble around all of us, kind of like Ralphie's mom. This is a Christmas story, if you didn't know. And, protecting yourself in the wild world out there. So it would be so nice, right? We're going to talk about this a little bit later. And so we're going to pause on this thought. So what might not be so clear is that you can actually choose what factors will influence your choices right now. So it will make your lifelong journey easier. And we're going to talk about your environment that's aligned with your health goals. So what's one area you can make improvements on with your physical surroundings? One sec. I don't know how to. Okay, sorry. So what is about the people, one of the huge things that I love are the people that surround us. Who surrounds you in your family, in your home, in your circle? It's huge, guys. In the past, I didn't realize I needed a community and I needed to be a part of something bigger and in purpose. And I needed help to help others. That has helped me so much. And I need their help too. So here's an example. So I've gone to Optavia events and found it so easy to be able to be in line with my health goals versus going on a girls' night out. Usually the highlight is sugar. So another example are those early morning walks. They're so much more fun with people. So I call my sister and my mom and we have a talk and we all walk together. So like, how can you have people keep you on the path in creating that for yourself? So in reverse, it's hard to be the only person in your group who chooses not to test out the dessert tray, right? So let's be clear. We're not telling you to ditch your friends, just yourself to set yourself up for success. And whatever is going to be hard for you in your health journey, maybe you share that with your friends, that you're sharing with them, this has been hard, but I am choosing to make these mindset shifts to be able to reach my goals. So asking for their support. And you can also connect with your coach to have more ideas on that. So what about our physical surroundings? For starters, we're going to get rid of the junk food and we're going to also have no last bites and goodbye to the binging. So bag it up, throw it away, give it to the food bank. You're going to find it much easier. So remember when Dr. A said we needed convenient nutrition in order to be successful? So make it easier for yourself. Make healthy food convenient and put the foods that you want to eat less of out of reach. And be ready to put it in the chat, a few items that you can change or clear out as I go through the following slides. Okay, so our food environment. So take a look at your pantry. How can you eliminate ultra processed foods that have high sugar refined flour as the first few ingredients? Out of sight, out of mind is going to serve you. And then also take a look at your refrigerator. Get rid of the whole fat dairy products, processed deli meats, bacon, hot dogs, sugary soda, juices, beer, and wine. And then with your freezer, I think you guys get the idea. Get rid of the things that aren't serving you in there. And food prep and storage. So take time to prepare veggies to have fresh veggies and low-fat protein sources. So I wanted to say too, another thing we can do is that we can change the size of our plates. So this is the 9-inch plate versus the 12. And I have a whole set of these. We rarely use these. And so this is a great way that Dr. A talks about in having another resource for you to be able to be more intentional, present in the moment when you're eating. And here's another funny idea is that you can place motivating notes around your house. And maybe it's from your future self, right? The future Jen would say this in these moments and put that around. And also, if you haven't written down your why for your journey on your health, that's important. We should have a couple of those cards around as well. And we always encourage clients to see, say, and feel, meaning be connected to your why every day. And then here's another couple tips for you. So restaurants, making good choices at restaurants by deciding before you go. And maybe you're going to even choose different restaurant altogether if it's like super tempting to you to have a certain thing. So choosing the right things and having that plan. And here's another one, the car. I hate to break it to you, but maybe it's not serving you and you have some bad habits going through a drive-through. So maybe you have water in your car and that you have your fuelings easy and accessible. And then this is a silly one that I've been working on, is making it fun and having a sticker chart. So these are some of the places that I'm going to work on for my surroundings, my physical surroundings. And I already have a sticker for my bedroom, and I cleaned out the closet the other day. I was so proud of myself. Okay, so I want you guys to look at this slide. Consider your current day. Like, what is your day filled with? And how can you set yourself up for success by having a plan in place? There's a lot going to be going on throughout your day. And I want you to also look at how many hours are there dedicated to sleep. Dr. A says how important this is, and especially in this decision fatigue that you can experience when you're going through that type of thing as well, that's really important to protect your mindset and your brain in making those choices. So I hate to break it to you, we have some personal responsibility to form our own health bubble. And think of the drama triangle that we learned about last Wednesday evening with the Habits of Health community webinar. We learned that if we're in the drama triangle, we can't be in the empowerment triangle. Think to yourself, if Dr. A was a hero, then how wouldn't we be required to be the victim? And make a, who is going, I'm going to ask you these questions. Who's going to go to the grocery store? Who's going to bring home healthy food? Who's going to clean out the closet? Who's going to clean your room? Who's going to make a sticker chart for you? Who's going to lead the way while you're eating out? You guys, it's you. This will bring you empowerment, and you can be your own hero. So friends and family help us live meaningful lives, and our loved ones motivate us and inspire us to reach goals as well. And in the same time, however, we got to recognize that the influence of our lives may not be entirely positive. So if you'll take a look at the ebook that we're working on together, there are lots of examples of cue, habits, and rewards. The way we interact with people often leads to a habit. So let's look at the example of how we use our personal bubble to our advantage. And in this ebook we have been reading, Dr. A has an example of a cue, habit, and reward. So here is let me talk about that. Okay, so take a look at these. So to the cue, if you are craving social interaction, the routine is meeting at the bar for drinks, and the reward is social interaction, but maybe it's taking you away from your health goals, right? Versus the leading to habits of health. We have a cue. We have the craving for the interaction. Maybe we meet at a park. Maybe we go for a walk. Like, what are we going to choose to do? And have that social interaction that doesn't thwart our health goals. So I'll share a vulnerable moment with you. My husband coaches football, and this year has been unlike any other year for us. He has more on his plate. So I compare this to when he was coaching college ball. And I thought for sure we'd go out and do something and connect one-on-one for 3 weekends in a row, but it hasn't been happening. And so we only did it once in August. And it sounds funny when I got 6 kids that I'm lonely, but I guess I like my husband. So this ended up getting us pushed away to where we keep pushing it off. And I talked about it all week last week because I was like determined that we were going to go out, and it didn't happen. And I was devastated. I was really sad, and I was longing for that connection, and I was lonely, and I didn't turn to food, and I truly desired to take care of myself, and I didn't know how to do this. So I had built up so much excitement, and I was ready to like bawl. So I got a pedicure, and I bawled the whole time. The lady thought I was super crazy. I'm sure she did. And then I ended up getting a Chick-fil-A salad, and I took it to a theater, and I went and watched a movie by myself, like a little bit weirdo. But this is the question that kept coming to my mind. Who's better than me to fulfill my own needs? And I'm here for myself, to love myself, because it's okay to feel lonely sometimes. So for today's challenge, I wanted to see if you want to choose to take personal responsibility to create your healthier surroundings, your own health bubble, and make it fun. Maybe even have a sticker chart and connect with your coach on ideas that can serve you to help you reach your goals. Thanks so much.